Hey everybody, it's Vern from DealsNowUSA.com. I just wanted to take a quick second to show you guys this new JVC Everio GZ-E10 ultra compact full high definition camcorder that we've got. They come in this brown JVC box, factory sealed. They have been reconditioned, but I mean, as far as I can tell, they look brand new to me. I went over it with a fine-tooth comb. Everything looks as it should be. You get everything in this box that you would get if you just went ahead and bought it from Best Buy, except it just comes in a brown JVC box instead of the full color one. Like I said, this one is all still sealed, so I'm going to use the box that I have already opened and show you guys what's inside. In here we've got the really compact, very lightweight, full HD, which is 1920 by 1080 resolution camcorder. We're going to talk more about this in a few minutes. You got all your cables and connectors. I ripped the bag open. I was so excited to get a hold of this thing. I probably shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. A mini USB. Got a plug-in DC charger. This is kind of cool because you don't have to worry about a cradle or an external battery charger. Got some AV cables for connecting to a standard definition TV, and you got your warranty card in there. Also comes with the user guide, which all of this stuff comes standard and is stuff that you would get if you went ahead and bought it from Best Buy. The camcorder itself is very lightweight. It's got a 2.7 inch LCD monitor backlit, and it's got a 40 times optical zoom, which is, I mean, I'm really upset that I can't actually use this camera to do the review right now because it's amazing. I really love it. The power button is basically just your LCD screen here. You turn it on and off with the screen itself. So basically when you flip the screen open, you're ready to go. I mean, you see how fast that was. That was from off to on, ready to shoot, maybe a second or two. And it's a pretty great feature. This thing came out of the box. It's got some fingerprints and stuff on it now, but when I took it out of the box, everything was perfect. I mean, it says right here, this product has been refurbished, but really when you look it over really thoroughly, you can tell that it was pretty much brand new. All the plastic pieces had no scratches, no fingerprints. It was inside of a plastic bag. This silver bezel here, this one here, no scratches, no marks on them whatsoever. And that stuff, if you've ever paid attention, that stuff gets scratched up really quick. So that's one thing that I always look at. If something has been refurbished or reconditioned, you can tell pretty quickly what the cosmetic condition of it is by looking at the bezels. You have a mini HDMI port here, your micro USB right here, AV out. It's not a touch screen, which isn't a huge deal for me because there's not really a whole lot of stuff that you're going to be, you know, this is basically a point and shoot camera. You're set up for pretty high resolution right off the get-go, but I went ahead and cranked the resolution up to the full HD, the 920 by 1080, so I could get some really nice full HD images out of this bad boy. The lens is a Minolta. It's a pretty high quality lens. It's got a image stabilization feature on it. It's got another feature called Night Alive, which basically kind of allows you to have full color image in low light conditions. Like say you turn the lights off for the kid's birthday party and it's candlelight. Well, you want to be able to capture that, you know, just as well as you did with all the lights on. Well, this thing will do that. That's one of the nice features. It's got a built-in SD HC and SD XC, which is extra capacity memory card slot here. I've got just a tiny little, 2 gigabyte card in there now. That's all I had on hand, so that's what I used. Removable battery pack, your DC power port is right here for charging, and you can get this plugged in and actually use it, set it up on a tripod with it plugged in, and it'll work just fine. The lens cover is right here, open, close. It feels pretty secure. I mean, it feels very well made. Very lightweight, but it doesn't feel chintzy or like a toy or anything like that. You got your hand strap here for, if you gotta, let go of it, or just to make sure you don't drop it. So your standard threaded hole at the bottom to attach to a tripod, which I'm actually using right now, but I'm using a different camera, and I'm really upset that I couldn't use this camera to show you guys the quality of the images that this camera is capable of. I think the rest of my videos from now on are going to be with this camera though. And it has one more feature. It's the intelligent auto. It's like a facial recognition feature right here. That's the button for that. It'll just focus more on faces if you have, a face versus a background, in the frame, and it'll automatically focus more on the face than the background. It's just a couple little features. It's got some other stuff. Dolby Digital Stereo. The sound on here is pretty amazing. I guess that's the microphone right there, but never really thought about that too much until I heard the quality of the audio from it, and I was very impressed with that as well. So that's about the size of it. I think this thing is pretty amazing for for the price. You get your full HD recording capabilities and everything you would get if you went to Best Buy, but at a fraction of the cost. Thanks. This has been Vern from DealsNowUSA.com, showing you the Everio JVC GZ-E10 HD camcorder.